No! That's not hope! What?
What are you staring off into space for, Naegi? Do you have any objections to Kirigiri's assertion?
Objections? Right. I was trying to decide whether I should call Kirigiri out on her lie.
If we want to accomplish anything, risk is unavoidable. I'm well aware of the danger, but if we want answers, we must push forward. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I need to think this through carefully. To decide what I need to do. I have to decide, here and now. Do I call Kirigiri out on her lie? My decision. I'll trust you, Kirigiri. There's no way you would kill someone. There has to be something more to this. Something to do with the trap Kirigiri mentioned.
Does no one have any objections? Do you accept what Kirigiri is claiming? I see. We have no choice but to accept it. It wasn't Kirigiri who put the locker key in her room, but someone else.
But who is someone else?
Togs, you had Kiri's key, right?
What are you implying?
Yes, but I have an alibi. After 10 o'clock p.m., I was with you all. It's not possible for me to have murdered Mukuro Ikusaba, or to have put the key in Kirigiri's room.
Then who did put the key in Kiri's room?
There's only one reasonable possibility. He had the key with him and pretended as though he found it in Kirigiri's room.
Huh?
You're talking about Naegi?
That's the only explanation.
Hold on a second. I didn't do it. Let's think things through again. There's something at work behind the scenes here. There has to be.
Huh? Behind the scenes?
This whole class trial doesn't make any sense. Don't you guys agree? Mukuro Ikusaba, who we never seen before, suddenly shows up dead. And there's a class trial for it? And Kirigiri was saying, too, that this is all a trap set by the puppet master. So it's gotta be...
Okay, time's up.
What?
Time's up. The class trial is over. So there's no need to talk about anything else.
What the hell? We're out of time?
Hold on, what do you mean? That's not fair. We've never had a time limit.
I'll fix your tardiness, Kirigiri. Because of you, we are tight on time. With that said, you guys, it's ballot time. Please cast your ballot using the switch in front of you.
Ballot... time...
What'll your verdict be? Who's tonight's villain? Will it be right? Or will it be also wrong?
Hold on! Wait!
What'll it be?
Huh? I'm the culprit?
Nags. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm sorry.
It's your fault anyway.
No, that's not right, guys. That's not right! I didn't do it!
You guys are absolutely correct.
Correct?
Yep, correct.
That doesn't make any sense! That doesn't make sense! There's something wrong with this class trial, damn it!
There's nothing wrong with it. It's the same as always. Your same old everyday class trial. So as always, let's get cracking. It's time for another super exciting
Wait, why me? Kirigiri!
I have no illusions of earning your forgiveness, because all of this is my fault.
Kirigiri?
Let's get this ball rolling. It's punishment time!
No doubt about it, dude!
Alter ego!
Alter ego! No way! Did he print a virus? Had to have been when he broke into the school network. Damn it! That little pile of scrap!
Seems like you've had a wrench thrown into your plans. An entire toolbox, more like.
What was that?
I'm saying you didn't give us nearly enough credit.
What are you getting so high and mighty over? You think you've won? You haven't done any damage. See? Not even a scratch. Full HP. And that's the end for that stupid virus. Same for Naegi, too. So I didn't get to make Naegi pancakes to go with my wad of butter. But it's not like he'll be back. He's just gonna wither away underground with all the trash. In a way, that's the worst punishment. That's not enough. I still haven't had enough. I still have gobs of despair for you guys. I still have oodles of despair for the whole world.
Is he gone?
Kirigiri, what is this? What the hell is going on?
Don't worry, we're not the ones backed into a corner.
What?
Rather, it's the puppet master who's been cornered.
What do you mean by that?
You'll understand. Soon. Very soon.
The enormous academy towered over the city's central, upper-class residential district. It was like the whole world revolved around that place. Hode's Peak Private Academy. This federally accredited, super privileged academy gathers students of the highest caliber in all fields, so it can groom them to be the best of the best. Graduating is said to guarantee a life of success. Hope's Academy has been producing top-tier prospects in every discipline for hundreds of years, fostering students in whom the country can place their hope. It is aptly referred to as Hope's Academy. There are 2 qualifications one must meet to enroll. You must currently be enrolled in high school, must excel in all subjects. There is no application process. All new students are scouted by the academy. And yet, there I was, standing before the gate to an academy so superbly, supremely amazing. What? Huh? Where am I? I found myself lying face down on a hard desk. I felt like I'd been run over by a train. While I have been known to doze off in the middle of a particularly boring lecture, I couldn't figure out why I was sleeping on that desk, and in an unfamiliar classroom at that. What's going on? My mind and my body finally began to resynchronize. I woke up. Or was this a dream too? Was this a hopeless nightmare? No, this is no dream. The unpleasant stench filling the room was all the evidence I needed of that. That is just vile. I was in the middle of a dim, gloomy room, far beyond the reaches of any source of light. Every inch of the floor was covered in garbage. In a couple of places, large mountains had been formed. So, basically, this is an underground garbage dump. That about covers my present situation. But the real problem is what happens from here. Do I just curl up into a ball and wait until death finds me? Not a chance. There's no way I can just throw away my life after my friend saved me like that. I can still remember with perfect clarity what happened after the trial. Alter Ego saved my life. He used his last ounce of strength to save me. So, I can't give up, not just for my own sake, but so Alter Ego's efforts aren't in vain. And thus began my life as a survivalist. First, I need to find a way out of here. It's locked. No matter how many times I tried, nothing changed. I pushed it, I pulled it, I kicked it, nothing. I should be so lucky. Well, there's something I can do about that, so... Next, I look for food. It's all rotten. Every last bit. No luck. Go figure. After that, I look for water. How am I supposed to tell the difference between drinkable liquid and undrinkable liquid? No good there either. I just can't win, can I? Not that that comes even close to a reason for me to give up. After all, I am still alive. And as long as air still passes through these lungs, I will not give up. After loudly proclaiming as much to myself, I slept, and slept, and slept. In an attempt to maintain my deteriorating strength for even just a little bit longer, I imagine I was asleep for at least a day. And still, I continued to sleep. And then I waited. I waited for inspiration to fall from the heavens. But it wasn't inspiration that fell from the sky. Huh? I couldn't help but jump to my feet at the sound that shattered the silence. Looking around, I noticed a pile of garbage off to the side had taken an unusual shape. Did something fall down over there? Something from above? But what? Did someone throw out a mattress or something? I cautiously reached out toward the unusually shaped pile of garbage.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm no mattress.
Along with the voice, something else appeared from within the mountain of trash. It was her.
The smell is just awful.
Kirigiri?
You look better than I expected.
Why are you here?
Why else? I came to get you out of here.
I really appreciate that, but, your head, she looked away, expressionless, and brushed the ramen cup off her head, then turned back to face me.
First, this is for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk when you're done.
Thank you! I practically snatched the bread and water out of her hands, and a few seconds later, it was resting comfortably in my stomach. Life is good. I feel like I'm back in the game now.
I knew you wouldn't give up so easily.
Well, of course not. After all, my one redeeming quality is my optimism.
That's quite an extraordinary redeeming quality.
Hey, Kirigiri, why did you come for me?
To repay my debt. No, to atone for my sins.
Atone?
During the class trial, you held your tongue for me, knowing full well the contradiction in my claim.
So, you noticed, huh?
Despite that, I didn't come to your aid. I abandoned you.
I wouldn't say you abandoned me.
It's no exaggeration. Fearing for my own life, I forsook yours. You made to save me, and I turned my back on you. I have no intention of trying to justify my actions. But there was a reason I needed to stay alive, no matter what.
A reason you needed to stay alive?
I'll tell you. Everything. I needed to stay alive. For the same reason I came here.
Huh?
I'm talking about my purpose for enrolling in Hope's Peak Academy.
So you had some important purpose in coming to Hope's Peak Academy?
I did, it seems.
You did? It seems?
I had forgotten. I'd forgotten my objective until very recently.
She had forgotten it? Then...
I have no memory of it.
You have no... You mean... You have...
Amnesia?
She was telling the truth? She really has amnesia?
Naegi, do you remember? Just after we arrived here, the first out-of-the-ordinary thing that happened to us.
The first... out-of-the-ordinary thing? When we lost consciousness? And then, the next thing we know, we've been locked in here.
Right after I woke up, I realized something didn't feel quite right inside me. Thinking back on it now, I had already lost my memories then. I had forgotten the reason I came to this academy, and my super-duper high school ability.
But why? How could you just forget?
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to believe so convenient a development could be mere coincidence.
Then, what if you lost your memories because...
There's no question. The Puppet Master is behind it. He stole my memories.
But why would he do something like that?
I can only think of one explanation. Because the puppet master views my goal and my ability as hindrances.
Hindrances for the puppet master? That's why he stole her memories?
But, turning that around, it means that my memories hold some clue to unlocking the Academy's mysteries. Or perhaps even identifying the puppet master. And that's why I've spent all that time investigating by myself, so I could answer those questions.
But if that's what it was about, then you could have gotten everyone's help instead of working alone.
If we had had everyone moving in the same direction, the puppet master would have noticed right away. Besides, it's still possible the puppet master is one of us.
Huh?
There's no need to look so grave, it's just a possibility. But so long as the possibility exists, it can't be ignored, can it?
The puppet master could be one of us. In other words, she couldn't trust anyone but herself. And that's why, all this time, she's been searching for information about her memories all by herself.
But even so, there's only so much one can do alone. That's why I asked for your help.
But why me?
I thought you were the least likely to be the puppet master. To be blunt, it was just my instinct.
Ah, I see. But hey, your instincts were right. There's no way an ordinary guy like me could... I know... everything. My goal is not to leave this place, but to remain here. It's that dream again. But what the heck?
What's the matter, Naegi?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It is nothing, right?
Despite all that, I counted on you. I'm just not used to relying on others. So I probably didn't handle things very well. I probably caused you some frustration as a result.
To be honest, I was almost perpetually frustrated. But I guess that's just part of what makes Kirigiri Kirigiri. So I understand why you were working alone. Did you figure anything out? Were you able to remember anything?
There's a lot I still don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my objective and my ability.
What is your ability?
My ability. The people around me referred to me as the Super Duper High School Sleuth.
The Super Duper High School Sleuth?
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy was to meet a certain person here.
Who is this certain person?
That would be the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
The headmaster? Why would you need to meet the headmaster?
Because he's my father.
Huh?
My father, the headmaster, left when I was still a child.
Her dad? Her dad is the headmaster? So, that's why, when Alter Ego mentioned the headmaster...
My memory still hadn't returned then. I simply felt an unusual urge to find him. It makes perfect sense now. After all, my whole reason for coming here was to meet the headmaster.
Ah, so that's what that was.
However, I'll be straight with you, Naegi. I don't want you to misunderstand me. When I said he wasn't the puppet master, I wasn't trying to stand up for him. I simply expressed what I felt when I snuck into the headmaster's office.
What did you see in his office?
When I snuck in, the drawers and shelves looked like they had been torn apart. In other words, there was a high chance that someone unfamiliar with the room had been in there.
The puppet master?
That's what I suspected. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to use this key to go to the second floor of the dormitory.
But why there?
Because while I was in the headmaster's office, I also found this.
Is that a map?
It's a map of the entire academy. I took it along with the key in Mukuro Ikusaba's student profile. According to this map, the second floor of the dormitory is where the faculty bedrooms are. I believe some of the staff members lived there, and among those rooms is the headmaster's bedroom. I thought there had to be some sort of hint as to the puppet master's identity in that room. And while I was searching, I remembered. that my reason for being here was to meet the owner of that room.
Ah, so you went to the dorm's second floor to search the headmaster's bedroom.
But because there weren't any security cameras or televisions on the second floor.
Speaking of which, what's the second floor like?
It's hard to put into words. Just... When I first arrived here, I thought that what was happening in this academy was far more terrifying than we'd ever imagined.
In what way?
That's something you need to experience for yourself. I'm sure you'll have the opportunity soon.
It feels like there's more than meets the eye to what she's saying. Almost eerily so.
Because there weren't any security cameras or televisions on the second floor, I was completely oblivious about what was happening here.
You mean Mukuro Ikusaba's murder?
I'll get this out of the way right now. I did not kill her. And I don't think you did either.
Yeah, I know. But that's why it doesn't make any sense. Aside from me and you, everyone has an alibi. So who killed her?
If there's one thing for sure, it's that the puppet master has his hands all over this. From the very beginning, Mukuro Ikusaba's class trial was held for the purpose of killing me.
To kill you?
Because I stole and used his precious key, the puppet master made use of the class trial as a way to smoke me out and kill me.
Using the class trial?
Because he was unable to lay his hands on me directly.
You mean because of the school rules?
Exactly. You may investigate Hope's Peak Academy freely. No limitations have been placed on your actions. The puppet master, being very particular about the rules, was unable to act directly due to that rule. That's why he made use of the class trial.
Because he's particular about the rules, he was unable to directly intervene. That almost sounds like the puppet master himself is bound by the rules.
On that subject, I have one more thing I'd like to tell you concerning Mukuro Ikusaba's murder.
What's that?
Had things gone according to his plan, it wouldn't have been Mukuro Ikusaba who was murdered. But you, Naegi.
I would have been murdered?
Isn't that ringing any bells for you?
Wait, could you be talking about what happened that night?
I can hear Death's footsteps.
Huh?
I can hear Death's footsteps. To put it another way, I have the ability to involve myself in murders and other incidents. That's another one of my abilities as a sleuth, and that's what happened that night. Feeling oddly unsettled, I peeked down the stairs from the second floor of the dormitory. And I saw a white shadow moving through the hall. Quickly following after it, I saw it enter your room. And there I saw her standing over your bed. Of course, I immediately stepped in and stopped her. But it didn't end there. In stopping her from killing you, she herself ended up being the one we found dead. And then the one who tampered with the body and planted the locker key in my room was most likely the puppet master. He did all that so he could exterminate me using the class trial.
Let's Dub Project.